Hey everyone, so I saw a few videos online recently on YouTube about transgender people in sports, and I wanted to tell you what I think. So first of all, I think everyone can do what they want. I'm not fussed. It's your life, it's your body. I don't really care. So if someone wants to change their gender, that's up to them. Why would I care? I've got my own life and they've got their lives, so I'm not really fussed. Do whatever you like. However, my concern is, you hear a lot of stories about transgender, like you hear a lot of stories about men that, you know, people that were born men, they become women and then they go into women's sports and they dominate. Now that's something I'm completely against, because men are generally significantly stronger than women, significantly stronger. If you take an average man and a woman, let me give you a few celebrity examples. Say you take David Beckham and Victoria Beckham. To me, if they had a fight, David Beckham will win with just one punch. The fight won't even last 10 seconds. Probably not even 5 seconds. Once he punches her full power, how many times, you know, when you see these films or EastEnders or whatever, you know, like a woman they'll argue with a man, they'll slap the man, and the man takes it, no problem. As soon as the man slaps her back, you know, it's like, it's so incredibly painful, because women are significantly weaker than men. Now, I'll give you a few more celebrity examples. What's another good one? Take Piers Morgan versus what's the name of the woman on his show? I forget her name. You know, the female presenter, whatever her name is. If you take an average man versus an average woman, do I think if Piers Morgan was to fight her, again, she'd only last 5 or 6 seconds, maybe 10 seconds. As soon as Piers Morgan lands one clean shot, it's over. What's another good example? Barack Obama versus Michelle Obama. If Barack Obama, so not if, when he lands one clean shot, Michelle Obama's going to lose the fight. So I hope people understand what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying that men should go around beating up women. I'm just saying, but it's not fair that people that were born men play women in sports, because you've got a significant natural advantage. Your muscles are stronger, you weigh more, your bones are stronger. If you're saying that men and women are equal, right, then show me a woman that wants to take on a man in sports, because they talk about it but they never actually do it. It's like Ronda Rousey. I remember she used to call out Floyd Mayweather. Yeah, but if you really think you can take on men, go to a Mexican gym then. Go take on some of the Mexican amateur boxers, see how long you last. Who's another woman? It's like Serena Williams. I think you got to respect her as a tennis player, but she can't beat me. Like, if it's an equal, she'll beat me, because obviously I don't play tennis. But if you put her up against Roger Federer or Rafael Nadal, there's a significant strength difference. I'll give you a better example. I've sparred people in the past where I was much better than them. I had faster hands, better skills, better head movement. But if someone's too physically big and strong for you, it's hard. I can't really deal with it. Imagine if I got into a fight with Shaquille O'Neal. You think I can beat Shaquille O'Neal? Even if I got faster hands and better skills, I'm going to lose, because he's just too big, he's too strong. That's why you have weight classes in boxing. Shaquille O'Neal's a super heavyweight. I'm featherweight, I'm super featherweight, lightweight, you know. So it's the same thing with women. I mean, it's not fair for women to have to take on someone that was born a man. And what I would say, this is something I'm going to do more videos on, and I might actually interview some of the female boxers like Katie Taylor and Sandy Ryan, and some of these. Who else do I want to interview? Tasha Jonas, Chantel Cameron, and I'll ask them if would you be willing to fight someone that you know was born a man? And you know they're gonna say no, because if they actually thought they could beat men, but you'd see them upload sparring videos of sparring men. But I know, because I know people that have sparred these fighters. If a man spars a woman, now if you're a man that hasn't boxed, yeah, a female boxer most likely, depending on what level she is. If you're talking about Katie Taylor can beat plenty of men, of course she can, but that's because she's a full-time professional athlete. But it's not a fair comparison. But if you put Katie Taylor in against, Katie Taylor's a lightweight, So if you put her in against a man that's a small man, put her in against Donaire or Rigondeaux, these guys will knock her out in 2 seconds, literally 2 seconds, because all it's going to take is the amount of time it takes for them to cross the ring. So imagine, I mean, alright, the way this transgender thing is going, so imagine if Shaquille O'Neal or I hope they're not watching this and I hope they don't knock me out, but imagine if Shaquille O'Neal or what's his name, LeBron James. So imagine if these guys decided to become a woman, and you know they're going to start wearing a wig and I identify as a woman. So imagine if they were to go play against women. Do you know how embarrassing and stupid that's going to look? Or imagine some of these male boxers, like who's the most imagine if Canelo says, I'm going to become, I hope he's not watching this. Well, he's probably not watching it anyway, but imagine if Canelo starts, he says, I'm now a woman and I want to take on women. Do you know how people probably kill these women? There's no woman in history that would last 5 seconds in a fight against Canelo, and that's being generous. Probably more like 1.5 seconds, because once he crosses the ring and lands, that's that. So I mean, yeah, I think I've said enough anyway, but you look at from a young age, men are generally significantly stronger than women. It's just a natural fact. The male physiological system is naturally produces far more testosterone. As such, men are significantly stronger. That's why we live in a society where they tell you should never hit a woman, no matter what. Even if a woman tries to stab you, or even if a woman tries to shoot you, you're still not allowed to hit a woman. Me personally, if a woman tried to stab or shoot me, you can best believe I'll punch it. I'll defend myself. But we live in a society where people say a real man should never hit a woman. So I disagree. You're entitled to defend yourself if a woman's trying to attack you. I'm just telling you what I will do. If a woman tries attacking me, I'll defend myself. But if they're telling you a man should never hit a woman, so if you're saying that, then how can you then try and tell us it's okay for men to take on women in sports? If it's training, that's all well and good. But if it's an actual competition, but that's not fair on the women. They're not going to win. Imagine you're trying to win. Say you're trying to do the 100-meter sprint, and you're having to take on someone that was born a man. Well, that's not a fair contest. Or imagine, it's like a woman. It's like if you're taking on a man, the man's got like a 50, 60 meter head start on you. I mean, so imagine I was going to go to a boxing fight, and they said to me, all right, you're going to fight this guy called Simon. Obviously, to make it easier for Simon, you have to fight Simon, William, and Harry at the same time. So wait, you want me to fight Simon, his dad, and his uncle at the same time? Well, that's not really a fair fight, is it? I imagine you go to a boxing show and they say, we're going to get you on this card. Because in amateurs, amateur boxing shows, you don't really know who you're going to box until you come face to face. So imagine you go to a boxing show and they say, we're going to get you this fight. We want you to fight this guy. And this guy, so you look at this guy and, oh, you're going to fight Nikolai Valuev. So I'm not boxing him. Like, hell no. You're not gonna beat someone that's twice your size. You know what I mean? I can go on and on and on. If you hear how much fighters complain, they don't really like to take people on if you outweigh them by a few pounds. So imagine you had to take on, say you had to take on someone who's like 10 stone heavier or 8 stone heavier. Imagine you had to fight 10 men at the same time. Would you do it? Would you take on a pit bull? Would you take on a gorilla in a fight? So that's what it is. When you're asking women to take on men in sport, it's not a fair fight. If it's a man who can't do that sport, with me, I don't know how to play tennis. So Serena Williams will beat me, of course. If you gave me a year to play tennis, yeah, she'll probably still beat me. I mean, but you give me like 2 years, I'll probably beat her. But well, I don't want to be disrespectful, but she's not going to beat someone like a Nadal or Djokovic or Andy Murray, and she knows she can't because she said it herself before. But anyway, I've said enough. Let me know what you think. Take care, everyone.